Okay, so here are some of the last little bits that I have in organizing and kind of cruising through your Google Drive. So it's using the advanced search features to find specific things because you can look for things by the type of a document, who the owner is of the document, where the location it might be, when it was last modified, and also looking for keywords. And then also some other ways to search, like if you're looking for some things where your recent documents are, where your shared documents are, and where those starred documents are. So let's start with this advanced search feature. So let's go back to our drive. And you can always search in your drive. Like if I know I have something from Jenny, I can look up Carbolina and then look and see what it is, Jenny. And from here, if I know she was the owner of it, I can put her name and then go maybe like Simple Machines and know that that comes from her. So I can look at, okay, this is some things that Jenny did with Simple Machines, and I can see the date. You can change, like if it says relevance versus last modified, to if you want to sort that further. Some other things you can do then is you can just search, like if I just was looking for Simple Machines, I can just search that too, but we need to maybe find stuff a little more specific. So how we can do that is there's this little arrow, or it says advanced search at the bottom. I like the arrow just because it's quicker to get to. And here's where I said you have these options. So you can look by type. So if I know I have something, I'm looking for something from Jenny. And then I'm like, you know what? I know it is a Google form I'm looking for from her. And I know it's from Jenny, so it's already going to say Jenny. And if I want to say, like, is it in the trash or is it starred, I could do that. If I want to say anytime, I could say within the last how many days. Like, if I just want the one from last school year versus do I want the one from 5 years ago? And if it maybe was shared with people, but I can search some of this stuff to find it a little bit easier. So maybe I am looking for our vocab or essential. So then it pulls up less things, and I can look at the dates of when these things are. So April 13th, we had one, December 17th. So if I want the most recent, I probably want this April 13th one instead of this December 17th one. So then some other things, you can look by the keywords, of course, that were in here. I mean, this is going to be, it's kind of when you go into like Google's advanced search features, it's just specific to your drive. Some other places is, remember at the very beginning, I said, if making folders and organizing things aren't what's useful to you, don't do it. Maybe just star some things. So if you go to the side here, it'll scroll down, and yours might not need to scroll down as much because I've got all those different folders right now. But if I go to shared with me, these are ones that have been shared with only me, or not only me, but they've been shared directly with me. There's ones that are recent. So if you're like, oh, I know I was just working on it, or it was just there. So look at these things that are all recent in mine. It's all Warrior Teaching Academy stuff because, well, that's what I've been doing at today. And then there's also, so here's your starred things. So if you're like, these are the things that I want to make sure I can go back to over and over and over and over again, then this is what I would want to star them. And so then you kind of are creating yourself a little bit of a little separate folder, but you can star them so you can find those a little bit easier. And those are kind of the last big things. The big thing, though, is just whatever is practical to you is the best way to organize your drive. I would not say to organize your drive like mine if this makes no sense to you. Like, if this is too organized for you, don't do it. If this is what you want yours to look like, then go ahead and do it. I will get to this in my hacks, tips, and tricks, but if you're like, how on earth did you get colors there? So the colors, if you click on yours and then that right click or the control click on a Mac or the alt click on a Chromebook, and you go to change color, that's how I get a different color. How did I get those emojis there? If you go to rename, and then you've got to go to Emojipedia and just look up the emoji you want. So if I want a smile, I can just copy and paste the smiling face, and then I'll just put it, and then I've got a little smiley face. So it's a little over the top, but It's what I do. So let me know if you do have any other questions. I'm hoping and I'm guessing there's lots of questions that will show up while we're in the Teaching Academy. So have a great day and just let me know if you do have any questions. Have a great day. Bye-bye.